Hi, this is Ray Tackett with the Bourbon County Extension Service Horticulture Program, and just wanted to take a couple minutes here to go over the lawn calendar for homeowners for November and December. Remember that the recommendations in this brief video apply primarily to Central Kentucky, where Bourbon County is located, and other counties within Zone 6 here in Kentucky. If you have specific questions, you can call your local county extension office, and you can find a listing of all Kentucky extension offices by going to the web address below in your browser. No specific product endorsements are intended during the course of this short video. First of all, don't add lime unless a soil test indicates the need. Lawn fertilizing can be done based on soil test results in November, December. It's still a good time to put down fertilizer on your lawn. Application should be timed at least 30 to 45 days apart if you're going to do a split application. Or on the flip side of that, you can do a single application of fertilizer in the fall based on your soil test. And the soil test will reveal whether your lawn needs any phosphorus and potassium or lime. And of course, in those basic recommendations from the Extension Office, you will also get recommendations for nitrogen. Don't apply lime to frost-covered lawns. It's important to remember that. We have some folks that have had problems with that in the past. You can damage your lawn if you apply lime at that time when there's frost on the grass. Yellow nut sedge, I've seen a lot of it this year, especially this time of year. It can be treated with a product with an active ingredient such as sulfentrazone. Many homeowner products have this active ingredient in it that you'll have access to, and as long as the nut sedge is actively growing, you can treat it to control. Weedy perennial grasses such as bent grass, nimblewheel, quackgrass, and especially Bermuda grass are typically more difficult for homeowners to control. What we usually recommend here, if you only have a spot or two of these problem grasses, these weedy grasses in your home lawn, the best bet is oftentimes, once again, if it's just a small spot, is to take a product, a non-selective product, meaning that it kills everything. Take one of those herbicides with an active ingredient such as glyphosate and just kill out an entire small area and then reseed that area later. If you would like more information on controlling these problem grasses selectively, you can always call your local extension office. Core aeration can still be done in early November and even at the beginning of December on heavily compacted areas and on slopes where water tends to run off a little too quickly. Be sure to use equipment with hollow tines. I'm seeing a lot of equipment here locally that has just solid tines, and those types of equipment with those solid tines just don't work as well as those with hollow tines. Early November will be your last chance for broadleaf weed control. Use products with the active ingredient 2,4-D, which is the very most common. You can still control grasses like plantain, wild garlic, and dandelion. Or even better, use a combination product with an active ingredient, usually 2,4-D, will be in all those mixtures with additional active ingredients such as dicamba or triclopyr. Those are other active ingredients that you may see in these 2- and 3-way mixes. And the 2- and 3-way mixes tend to be a little bit more effective. It's important this time of year to keep leaves and debris off the lawn all winter, since the cool season grasses need sunlight to stay green and healthy. And it's important to note here that those leaves, it's best if you just mulch those back on the lawn. That's a better practice than putting those leaves in the landfill. So try to keep those in your home lawn, but it's a good practice just to kind of mulch those up so that they don't shade and mat down your grasses. That'll cause problems come springtime, and even can cause thinning spots in your lawn if you let those leaves pile up, or even worse, you can cause dead spots in your lawn. If you can wait until next February or March to seed or overseed, you'll have a much better stand of grass. It's a little too late this time of year. The soil is already cooled, and grass seed doesn't germinate this time of year. It's already towards the end of October, and this is the November and December lawn calendar. So if you can at all, just wait until early spring next year to do your lawn seeding. Just remember, it does little or no good to just throw down grass seed in the winter. Even over the snow, we hear a lot about so-called frost seeding of grass seeds as a way of establishing lawns, and there's no information to support that that does a good job. In fact, you'll lose most of your grass seed, and you'll waste time and money both if you just throw the grass seed down over your existing lawn without incorporating that grass seed into the lawn. Continue mowing lawns into November or as growth continues. Many home lawns continue to grow on into December depending on the weather. Mow cool season grasses this time of year in the fall. As the weather gets cooler, you can mow them just a bit shorter. We sometimes say at a 2-inch height because there is certain benefits to mowing a bit shorter this time of year. Just remember to set your lawnmower back up a little bit in the springtime. You mow a little shorter in the winter, but set it up in the spring and summer, and you'll have a better cool season lawn. And always remember, never remove more than 1/3 of the grass blade at one time. In other words, don't let your grass get too big and then mow it down low. In this scenario, I often note that the grass turns a lighter color as it is under stress if you mow more than 1/3 of the grass blade at one time. One final note, gypsum is not really effective in changing soil pH or improving the structure or drainage of Kentucky soils. We get this question a lot and just wanted to kind of make note of that here towards the end of this quick video. So there's no real benefit from its application to lawns or gardens in Kentucky or elsewhere. If you have specific questions, you can call your local county extension office, and you can find your local office by following the link below. Thanks.